Okay, good morning, Bedford County. It is Saturday, October the 14th, 2023. And today is the second week, first day of the weekend of fall foliage. Second week, first day, fall foliage. Fall foliage will be tomorrow as well. So we're gonna do a little bit different things coming up on the news. We're going to do local, we're going to also cover our local Pennsylvania sports teams. So that'll be some new attractions starting on this broadcast. Currently in Bedford County, it is a rainy 47 degrees out. So, we're going to start with the weather. And Tammy is on the air here. So, this weather report is sponsored by the Bedford County Sheriff's Office. Tonight is the night. Bedford County Sheriff's benefit is tonight at the Everett VFW on 46 West 7th Street in Everett. Bedford County local Corey McDaniel returns to his hometown as the lead guitarist for the Lift Kit Band to rock out the Everett VFW with all original music to benefit the Bedford County Sheriff's Union. The band can be found on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube. The Lift Kit Band. See you tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. $5 cover charge at 46 West 7th Street in Everett at the Everett VFW. Okay, and a good morning to Cat Rich and Tammy. And here is now your local weather. Like the sound effects, eh? Okay, here we go. Today, periods of rain. Winds light and variable. Chance of rain is 100%. Rainfall near a half an inch. Heavy rainfall is possible. 52 degrees. Tonight, a steady rain. This evening, showers continuing overnight. 90% chance of rainfall. Okay, 90% chance of rain with rainfall around a quarter of an inch. Low 44 degrees. And for the last day of fall foliage, it'll be intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning with more clouds later in the day. Slight chance of rain showers. High of 55 degrees. So there is your weather report. Yeah. Guido has joined us. Uh-oh. So Guido is on the air with us. Where can we get a website? Turpac. There's Turpac. Oh, and to Guido and Turpac, you'll be happy to know. And if Amy's on here, look what I got yesterday in the mail. Oh, yeah. Hate mail. I do love my hate mail. So, Turpac, you'll get a kick out of this one. Check out the envelope on this one. Look at that. It says BCFP in care of Nights with the Lover Boy Cameraman. This is for, now this letter, which will be read tomorrow on the Cutting Edge, this is for adult ears only because this writer seems to want to get down and dirty with the cameraman. So we'll read that tomorrow on the Cutting Edge. And this is hate mail, which they're complaining about my comments about Everett. So with that, let's get to the news. A two-vehicle crash occurred on October the 12th of 2023 on Woodbury Pike in Tyler Township. A 2004 Dodge Neon operated by 26-year-old Trevor Strait of Everett struck a 2018 Honda Accord operated by 34-year-old Stephanie Perry of Duncansville. The operator of the Dodge from Everett was mechanically extracted from the vehicle and sustained a serious leg injury and possible internal injuries and was transported from the scene to UPMC Altoona by ambulance. The operator of the Honda sustained minor injuries and was transported from the scene to UPMC Altoona by ambulance as well. Both units sustained disabling front-end damages and were towed from the scene. According to the report, the operator of the Dodge will be charged with careless driving. On October the 9th of 2023, State Police in Hollidaysburg received a telephone call from PSP Hollidaysburg Patrol Unit Corporal requesting assistance on Locust Street in Roaring Spring involving a aggravated assault investigation. The people involved were 39-year-old Robert Moore of Roaring Spring, and the victim is listed as Adam McGinnis of Hollidaysburg. No further details were released. Okay, so we got some comments here. Nicholas Turpak, oh my, Higgins is bored. His wife makes too many trips to the St. James Church. He's feeling lonely. I talked with her yesterday. Oh boy, Turpak, you better watch yourself because Billy from Philly will be looking you up here too as well. Guido says, Billy Boy Higgins is a playboy? Well, we'll find out tomorrow when I read, well, it'll be this one, when I read this letter. Back to the news. 42-year-old Marl Jr. Beagle II of Breezewood has been charged with possession of a controlled substance not prescribed to him and 4 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. This stemming from an incident on October the 5th of 2023 in East Providence Township. He is awaiting a preliminary arraignment. Okay, so Turpak, whoa, he said, trust me, he looks me up plenty. And I'm reading back the comments for those on YouTube because this video will be on YouTube after the fact. So for you slow learners on YouTube, I'm reading comments that are made live here on Facebook, and I'm reading the comments and I'm answering them as accordingly. 37-year-old Joseph Lee Helsel of Imler has been charged with 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia, operating a vehicle with no headlights, and operating a vehicle without a valid inspection. This stemming from an incident on September the 30th of 2023 in Everett. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 28-year-old William Matthew Rush of Everett has been charged with DUI with a blood alcohol level of 0.10% to 0.16%, DUI unsafe driving, and operating a vehicle while his license is suspended. This stemming from an incident on September the 21st of 2023 in Everett. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 51-year-old Brian Boyd Ritchie of Everett has been charged with possession of a small amount of marijuana, possession of a controlled substance not prescribed to him, and possession of drug paraphernalia. This stemming from an incident on August the 29th of 2023 in East Providence Township. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. Okay, so to the individual that wrote me this letter, whining and crying and carrying on about my comments about Everett, if you were paying attention to today's broadcast, the majority of the incidents were either from Everett or the person involved was from Everett. So, again, for the slow learners out there, the people involved in the incidents were from Everett or the incident occurred in Everett. So I will read your letter tomorrow on the cutting edge, and it's self-explanatory as to why I bring up Everett all the time and why I say Everett is a shithole. I stand by my comments about Everett being a shithole, and tomorrow I will read your letter and I will respond to your letter concerning Everett the shithole. So, in sports, Thursday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Denver Broncos 19-8. So that was your Thursday Night Football. As I said, we are going to be doing some sports here for the Pennsylvania teams. So, in Major League Baseball, okay, so Turpak says he has 20 blow-up dolls in front of his yard. Feel bad for them. They looked used, hung up the draw. Okay. Well, I'll have to go by around there and maybe take a picture of Higgins' blow-up dolls in his yard. I guess he's used to playing with blow-up dolls, but hey. Amy. I'm glad to see you, Amy. Look what I have. Amy, look what I got. You asked about it yesterday. I've got 2 hate mails that I received yesterday. So I will be reading these hate mails. One of them, I don't know if you're just tuning in, one of them is a racy one. Look at the envelope. It says, BCFP in care of Nights with the Loverboy Cameraman. So I was propositioned in this letter, which I'll read tomorrow night. And then I got this letter whining and crying and carrying on about my comments about Everett, Pennsylvania. So I at least have 2 hate mails. John, it's 5 inches or 5 years. Choice is yours, Billy from Philly. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Major League Baseball, American League versus National League winner to go into the World Series. Philadelphia is in the National League Championship Series against Arizona. They will have their first game on October the 16th. Amy says, woohoo, they're going to be good. Oh, yeah. Well, this one, Amy, you really like. It's an interesting one. I was propositioned and everything in this letter. So for the cutting edge tomorrow night at 7:30, this is for adult ears only. So Higgins, that means tell your little son to go play with his little karate dolls. He cannot hear this letter. So, like I said, National League Championship Series games will start. And October the 16th, it will be Philadelphia versus Arizona. Tonight, no, it's not tonight, October the 15th, will be Texas against Houston. So the winner of Texas and Houston will meet the winner of Arizona and Philadelphia in the World Series. So Now we switch to the NHL, the National Hockey League. Okay, so we're going to also do the Pennsylvania teams for the National Hockey League. And let's see here. Let's see what we got going on in the NHL as soon as the thing loads, because I got several windows open. Okay, so looks like last night the Pittsburgh Penguins beat Washington 4-0. So for those who are working at a radio station, I don't know if you like Washington all the way around, but the Pittsburgh Penguins defeated Washington Capitals 4-0 last night. And no, the Flyers didn't play last night, but Philadelphia will be playing tonight. Philadelphia will be, unless let me go back here and see if Philadelphia played last night. Yes, Philadelphia, let's see who they played last night here. Columbus. Philadelphia, they defeated the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-2. So both of the Pennsylvania hockey teams won last night. So I guess that's a good thing. And I had to go back, so this is loading again. So October the 14th, which is tonight, Philadelphia will be playing Ottawa. And it looks like Pittsburgh will be going up against Calgary Flames. So there is your sports, there is your news, and there is your rain. Fall foliage, I hope you guys enjoy yourself. Higgins, don't work too hard parking cars in the rain, and do try not to dance and sing in the rain, because somebody might be lurking around with a video to capture that fiasco on video. Don't forget, November the 8th, at the courthouse in Bedford, courtroom number 1, the war to settle the score, as Bill Higgins takes on the bad guy reporter, the cameraman, in a courtroom battle that is made for the ages. As you know, Higgins is charging me with harassment, and I will be defending myself, and it'll be in courtroom number 1. Everybody is invited. Maybe that's why they moved it. It was supposed to be at Kevin Deal's office. They moved it to the courthouse. I don't know if they moved it to the courthouse because they anticipate a crowd, but November the 8th, the war to settle the score will be in courtroom number 1 upstairs between Bill Higgins and the bad guy reporter, the cameraman. So don't forget, tomorrow night, the Cutting Edge live video talk show. I'm hoping to get more hate mail today, but if not, Charles Horsch is here. Charles Horsch, I got some hate mail that I'm going to read tomorrow night. So tomorrow night's Cutting Edge will be on this show. The Cutting Edge will be on the Bedford County Free Press public page. I might move it over here permanently. I'm not sure, but I got more viewers here than anywhere else. So, yeah. Well, one of these is a racy mail. And look, Charles, look at this. Look at this one. It says BCFP in care of Nights with the Loverboy Cameraman. And somebody drew a set of lips. So, I don't know. This is the same one that said that she signed it Celesta, and this is her second hate mail. If you remember her first one, she numbers her hate mail. So she had hate mail number 1. So now she's got hate mail number 2. It's Celesta. She wants to do some wild things with the cameraman. So I'll read that for everybody's enjoyment on the Cutting Edge tomorrow night. Don't forget, 7:30 on this page. The Bedford County Free Press will present the Cutting Edge live video talk show. The phone number is as always, 814-977-8305. So I might see you tomorrow morning if there's more news. If not, we will see you tomorrow night on the Cutting Edge live video talk show, where I will read my email, my hate mail. I didn't get no good mail. I got hate mail. So I'll read the 2 hate mails. The other one, Charles, is somebody who has issues with me calling Everett a shithole. So until the next time, this is the bad guy reporter, the cameraman. And you've been watching the Bedford County Free Press live video news here on Facebook. And as always, it's a good day to be the bad guy.